Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone, my name is Rabiza Zawiyah binti Abdul Ghani. This video is about our digital library proposal. For this proposal, we choose to digitize materials in the National Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art, Korea. Our digital library, we name it as Digital Library of Modern and Contemporary Art, Korea. Alright, I will continue with the introduction. The phrase digital library, according to the file 2015, is very confused. During the last few years, several sentences in the library community have been used to indicate this concept or meaning of electronic library, of virtual library, of library without wall. Next, mission and objective. To offer visitors a culturally enjoyable experience for many generations to come, we will remain committed to this mission. As for the objective, first, discover contemporary arts, dynamism, and experimentation, and the value art in daily life. Second, inspire visitors from all ages to experience contemporary art voluntarily through meaningful learning from various cultural backgrounds. And last but not least, create an interactive library that communicates directly with society. Let's move to the significant. This project will be undertaken to make sure every art history lover will able to enjoy the experience via a virtual tour. This project will also ensure that Digital Library of Modern and Contemporary Art Korea will in line with the current developments and not to be left behind in the latest situation. Last but not least, this project could benefit certain groups such as the library community and beyond. These are some examples as for the materials that we digitize, and this is the hardware that we use to digitalize the materials. Next, this is the software that we use. Image file compression is must because to decrease the file size and file types, not affecting quality of the image, encodes a few bytes of the original image, and the goal of compression is to reduce image redundancy and to efficiently store or transmit data. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Afika binti Azizi, and I will talk about the problems of permissions, copyright, and access to originals. Materials issued by the National Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art, Korea are protected by copyright law. In this situation, in order to benefit from materials or access to originals provided by the National Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art, Korea, we must seek permission or have separate discussion with them in advance. In the case of posting of materials under consent, we ought to address the source of the National Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art, Korea. To begin, we will decide the audience that will use the collection before we create our digital library. We may focus on students, researchers, publishers, and the casual reader. Here are the steps to digitize the materials. The first one is start a digitization project with team members. Second, we set up startup cost and get as many funds as possible. The third one is we provide thorough project schedules, including milestones and delivery. Number four, we will evaluate and select materials for digitization. Digital materials, we need to provide source materials and check their quality. Number five, we will use OCR for document scanning using a portable scanner. After that, we will save in appropriate file format, compress if necessary, catalog, and finally index. Here is the file format process we will use. Convert paintings, sculptures, and craft original materials into scanning JPG or PNG file format. Using descriptive metadata that allows a digital objects discovery, such as access points and digital object information. Common metadata standards that we are going to use are Dublin Core and MARC standard. For the artworks, publications, and periodicals transformed into ebook, we use OCR technology or flatback scanner saved into PDF file format. Performing arts use audio or video saved into MP3 or MP4 file format. And we continue to number 6, we deliver the materials and ready to make them accessible to users. And number 7, we get ready to prepare for maintenance, archiving, migration. Collections needs to be updated, upgraded, and extended. Okay, next we continue to the structure of Digital Library. Digital Library of Modern and Contemporary Art, Korea. divided into 4 departments, which is Special Collection Department, collections of artworks, paintings, performing arts, art books, and etc. And the next one is the Technical Department, data maintenance, multimedia, and construction of web portal digital library. Next is Office Department, personnel, logistic work, skill and practices to operate digital system. And the last one is Reader Services Department, integrated access, online retrieval, online delivery, interlibrary loan, and borrowing. And the next one is accessing materials. These similar resources that we could give as examples using online database EBSCO-host website. Here are the steps on how to access ebook. The first one is your institution provides us with your IP addresses. We enable them, and then digital library is open to users coming from those IP addresses. Type your institution name. Number 2, to find ebook, enter your search terms, type a word or topic that you want to search, and then click search button. Number 3, when you click the search button, the results will appear. Choose the title book that you want. Click PDF full text to view the ebook. Number 4, the full text version of ebook appeared. Click full download button at the right top of the website to access and download full text. And that's it from me. Thank you for listening.
I will continue with contribution to the project. The slide shows the organization chart for this project. Rabisa Zawiyah binti Abdul Ghani as the project manager. Myself, Nur Aisyah binti Irhaman as the library system analyst. And Nur Afikah binti Azizi as the web developer. So the contribution to the project. For the project manager, first is plan the project in greater details. Monitor the team and approve the changes from the team. Develop workflow for each stage of plan and report progress, troubleshoot, and test. For the library system analyst, analyze existing library policies and procedures. Coordinate analysis and design with libraries management. Third, design, implement, and operate management data systems and apply the principles of scientific management to library environment. For the web developer, designing and developing websites. Cooperate with projects, management, skills to design and build websites, design website that is user-friendly, and expertise in multi-platform development and building of web applications. Alright, I will continue with infrastructure and equipment. First is digital library infrastructure. A digital library can only be successful if its infrastructure can connect with these parties flexibly. Active strategy represents a policy framework that will guide in decision-making around libraries. Next, compilation infrastructure. Collection of data infrastructure collects performance data for runtime applications in order to assemble performance data from running applications and tests. Data collection infrastructure should be started from hosts in scattered environments. It holds all kinds of digital material such as discovery, searching, selection, ordering, and receiving each of the above-mentioned 5 important ingredients which constitute books, journals, films, newspaper, pamphlets, or microforms. Is admittance infrastructure. Every place there will be a group of progressive people who lead the way in online learning. Library electronic resources area available remotely for faculty, staff, students, and library users via the library server. Digital libraries constituents are: first is collection acquired in digital form, second is collection digitized in-house, third buying access to electronic resources including e-journals, fourth subject gateways area to the library. Continue with search. Search is the act of the user and information worker on the user's behalf or automated system activated by the user or the intermediary in the making of systematic investigation to obtain data or information. In database software, the procedure of seeking out an entry keyword or phrase is kept. Search for insurance use several keywords strung together and qualified by Boolean operators such as and, or, not, and link. Network and infrastructure. Library network is defined as a type of procedure in which multiple participants share information resources with similar objectives. While Internet server provides Internet service with remote online libraries and Internet services, the final aim of networking is to reach utmost results with lowest efforts. There are 3 types of computer network, which are local area network (LAN), metropolitan area network (MAN), and wide area network (WAN). The access control. Actual policies will differ between collections. We will need to control access at the level of, first, a collection. While most collections are open access, some are only available to certain groups of users. Second, an object. Some collections distinguish between objects that are copyrighted and objects that are public domain. Third, a data stream. We often want to restrict access to master files. Then, the digital collections. The library should expand an information resources collection and development policy reliable with the objectives of its organization or society. For the successful implementation of the project, The hardware and the software should be managing the digital library compatible with each other. Other telecommunication equipment should be supportive to the selected hardware and software, which in the long run helps in providing strong security and reliability to the system and hence improve the overall performance of the digital library services. For the issues and concerns in the project, first is copyright issue. In digital libraries, issues of copyright, intellectual property, and fair use concerns are affecting a exceptional array of trouble in implementation of libraries. Second, copying service. Digital library provide the required document directly to the users on screen. When they search digital libraries instead of providing photocopy services to the user, which is done in earlier days, libraries are left out as non-entities in the digital environment when user interacts with digital information through internet. Third issue or concerns is support from the organization. To build up and maintain the digital library scheme and services depends on the financial support, human resource and IT staff. For this, support from the management is the must. And lastly, the management issues. Inappropriate conduct enables the digital resources to harm and obliterate their readability. Through the numerous digital media provide the idea of strength and durability, they can be fought by two informal and approach to use. That's all from our group. Thank you.